Just imagine having a pet for 44 years that not only helped you through your childhood, but other people's as well. Hi, I'm John, and today I want to share with you the story of Sammy the turtle. So I found Sammy as a child in my backyard in Florida, and one of the things that immediately struck me about her is her personality. I didn't know that turtles had such a thing, but she could recognize people. She could tilt her head and kind of look at you a certain way, kind of like she's doing right now, where she's like, "Excuse me, why are you pointing that camera at me? I need to be fed." And the time that I found her was around when my parents were getting a divorce. And so that became really important to be able to care for and focus on something outside of yourself, and kind of looking at her behavior and being transported into more her world. That was really helpful. And the other thing that was key too during that time is how my teacher saw me, because again, around that time I had some anxiety about what was happening in the family. So it was difficult to focus, getting work done. And there was an occasion where she saw me feed Sammy, and requiring just a lot of time because sometimes Sammy can be finicky when she's trying to eat, and really saw me in a different light. I felt for the first time that I was seen by my teacher, and that's really important for a child. So that was a blessing. Fast forward now into adulthood, I ended up going to college and then became a high school teacher and then later a school counselor, and ended up using Sammy also as kind of an intervention for kids that were struggling. And there was one particular one who also was having difficulty focusing, completing work, and just didn't have a really good feeling about school. So I paired Sammy with that student, and on Fridays he got to give Sammy a spa treatment, which is what we called it, which was putting mineral oil on her shell and kind of hydrating her, showing that student that he could be trusted with something like that, that the way that you looked at him then changed the way he saw himself, that he could be responsible for that. He could also be responsible for his work, and that helped him get back on track with what he needed to do. And the list goes on and on with these stories that I could tell you about Sammy. They make a real difference in people's lives, pets. And I'd be really interested in hearing your thoughts in the comments about the impacts that your pets have had, maybe on you or other people. Feel free to leave that in the comments below and give a thumbs up if you like this video. One of the reasons I'm reflecting on Sammy is she unfortunately did die recently on August 12th, 2024. I don't know if pets, turtles, go to heaven after they die. But the story that I would like to believe to be true is that Sammy is now going into the woods in her own little space, and she's finding her own strawberry patch and eating the berries that she loves. So maybe it's not goodbye, Sammy. Maybe it's, I'll see you down the road and we'll share a strawberry patch and enjoy one together.